Hi everyone, welcome to this week's quiz. Hello, I hope you all had a wonderful week and are looking forward to another week of quizzing. So as usual, we will be starting the quiz about 8:05. We're just on a little bit early to give people time to get in, get settled, etc. So use this time, as I say, to sort of settle down, get yourself on video calls if you're teaming up with other people in a video way, and have a look at the picture round. And in the meantime, feel free to say hello. So, hi, Mum. Hi, Richard. So happy to help. I'm just wearing it down. I had it cut yesterday, so it's not any different to usual. It's just slightly tidy on the ends. But hello, everybody. Hi, Andrew. Hi, Chris and Yvonne. We have a team this week. Awesome. So, hi, Andrew. Yes, I hope you are all well. Yeah, and have had a wonderful week and are looking forward to another week of quizzing. So, yes, feel free to take this time to just sort of settle in, have a look at the picture round. So the picture round, the link for that is over on the Facebook page. It's also in the video description. So this week is naming the artist from a snippet of their painting, a snippet of one of their paintings. So bear in mind, I want the artist's name, not the name of the painting. Try to pick relatively famous ones. Well, there's a couple that I know the painting, but I couldn't tell you who painted it. So we shall see. But yeah, I thought I'd go for something a little bit different. I don't think I've done anything quite like that. I've done zoomed in film posters, but nothing artsy. Just what you would commonly know them as. If you don't know their first name, it's not the end of the world. Definitely didn't just put drink on myself. Definitely not. This angle is not great. But I don't know why. It feels different to usual, but I can't work out what is different. Maybe it's just me. Might just be me. Oh. So yes, I feel like I've just said the same thing over and over and over again. But hello and welcome to this week's quiz. And yeah, I hope you've all had a wonderful week. Has anyone been up to anything particularly exciting? Hi, Ryan. Yeah, I have noticed you haven't been on. It's good to have you back. How was Italy? Was it Italy you were in? No. Going back to exciting things. The most exciting thing I did was I went to the cinema. The first time in a while, went and saw Tenet. It's very good, but very confusing. Yeah, as I say, the pizza topping round would have been good for you, Ryan, since you're in Italy, but oh well. Yes, it is cold. I am in my winter slippers now. My flat all of a sudden today has got cold. Yeah. But yeah, has anyone else been up to anything exciting? See, I'm not sure if you particularly top going to Italy, but have a go. Weird moment. I felt like I need to carry on talking, but I don't know quite what to say. I feel like I just say the same things over and over again. Had to apply a third layer plus a duvet today. Jesus Christ, that's a lot. I was working on site today. When I left the house this morning, it said it was 3 degrees. So I put on my super thick, fluffy coat. And by the time I left, it was about 17 or 18, and I regretted my choice. Andrew went to Asda on Sunday. Oh, was that his exciting thing he did? The Silver Surfers returned back from surfing in Cornwall. Very nice. Important question, which is the world's biggest dessert? No, that... don't know, what's the world's biggest dessert? World's biggest desert, depending on your definition, is the Sahara or Antarctica. Biggest dessert, I'm not sure. Tell you what, I'll find out and I'll put that in next week's quiz, if I remember. All right, we'll be making a start in about 3 minutes or so, guys. So it just gives people a little bit more time to join. So if you weren't on when I said it before, hello and welcome to this week's quiz. Use this time to get yourself nice and settled and have a look at the picture rounds. The picture round this week is name the artist from a small snippet of one of their paintings. Surnames are fine. If you have the first name, great, but surnames are fine. Yeah, but I'd go for something a bit different. I don't think I've done anything art-based before. I might be wrong. I've done so many of these quizzes. This one, next week's one, I'll have been doing them for 6 months. So a lot of quizzes, because the first one was on the 1st of April. So, yeah. Hi, Rachel. I'm guessing Bezos also. Hi, B. I hope you are both well. We've got about a minute before we're going to be starting the quiz properly. Yes, cold. I think a lot of people have said they're cold. I'm cold. I've got my super thick. You get to see my slippers. I've got my like sheep slippers on. So nice, they're nice and warm. Top half's a little bit chilly, so you know I might disappear in a break and grab a hoodie. I'm not 100% sure yet. Not cold enough for that quite yet, but nearly there. nearly ready for heating, I think, which makes me sad since it's not even October. All right. By my clock, it has hit 8:05. So without further ado, I will make a start. So hello, welcome everyone. I'm sure by now all of you know me, but just in case there is anyone new, hello, I'm Abby. I do these quizzes on a Monday, a bit of fun. So I hope you enjoy it. Yeah, so the quiz this week is same format as always. Not really ever gonna change it, but we'll go through it all the same. So we will have 3. So there's 5 rounds in total plus your picture round. So we will do 3 rounds. We'll then have a short break for you to sort of finalise your answers. We'll then mark the first 3 rounds. We'll then do the final 2 rounds. Again, have a short break for you to collate all your answers. And then mark those 2 rounds and mark the picture round. So your round themes this week, we're starting off, as always, with general knowledge. Pardon me. So I've got the hiccups, the sort of hic burps. So I apologise. It's only just started. Anyway, so we'll start, as always, with general knowledge. We'll then have a round all about children's literature. We will then move on to a finish the lyrics round. So I'll give you a snippet of a lyric from a song with a missing word. You have to tell me what that missing word is. Round 4 is all phobias. So I'll give you the name of a phobia. You have to tell me what it's the fear of. And finally, we will have a general knowledge answer chain round. So these ones, I've done these, I'm sure most of you know these, I've done quite a few of them. They are general knowledge where the last letter or letters of one answer become the first letter or letters of the next one. So yeah, a bit of a fun general knowledge round there. And of course, if you haven't seen the picture round you can find the link in the video description or on the Facebook page. That is Name the Artist, based on a snippet of one of their paintings. So very quickly onto the rules. I don't really have many rules, but just a couple. So the first one is, please don't look your answers up. I want to know what you know, not what you can look up from the internet. Obviously, you can look them up, but then you'd just be cheating yourself, and wouldn't want that. The second rule is sort of related. It's also to do with answers. It's please don't post your answers in the comments. As I said before with rule 1, I want to know what you know. If you put it in the comments, then everyone can see the answer. So please don't put them in the comments. Obviously joking answers are okay, but yeah, nothing that is close to the actual answer or is the actual answer or could be misconstrued as being the actual answer. And then the final one, rule 3, is I am only human. I do sometimes make mistakes. There's like 8 from last week. But please don't have a go at me. As I say, I'm human. I do sometimes make mistakes. That being said, if you are nice and polite to me, I will likely reconsider. If you are not so nice to me and shouty at me, I'm not as inclined to be so nice. But ultimately, Quizmaster's word is final. Obviously, you can use your discretion, but yeah, Quizmaster's word is a final. So that's that one. So yeah, I believe with that, we're ready to get going. So if you are ready to go, then just drop me a comment to say. I'm just going to look up the pronunciation of one word. I feel like I should do that before we start. Also, not having to worry that I've misspelled a word in my question, so I'm trying to find out. Oops. There we go. That helps. Right, now let's make a start. Sorry, just double checking things. See, that's how you know everything's all good. I like to look up stuff and check it as we're going along sometimes. So, Alexa, stop. Sorry, Alexa just decided to talk with me. Yes, we'll make a start with your general knowledge. So, question 1. Which name links singers Grace, Nora, and Tom? So, question 1. Which name links the singers Grace, Nora, and Tom? Question 2. Which author created the character Hercule Poirot. Said that so badly, I'm sorry. To repeat the question, which author created the character Hercule Poirot? Question 3. Which endurance feat did David Walliams undertake in 2006 to raise money for sports relief? So question 3. Which endurance feat did David Walliams undertake in 2006 to raise money for sport relief? Question 4. Spy writer David J. Cornwell writes under which pen name? So question 4. Spy writer David J. Cornwell writes under which pen name? Question 5. This is the one that I was trying to look up. I still didn't get a pronunciation, so this might go badly. But Switzerland's Mont Cervin is better known as what, or by what name? So Switzerland's Mont Cervin is better known by what name? So that's spelled Montcervin. Question 6. What is the best hand in a game of poker? Question 6. What is the best hand in a game of poker? Question 7. Some of you might get this one very easily. In which county is Eton College? So question 7. In which county is Eton College? Yeah, I thought you were that one, Rachel. Question 8. In the music world, what did NKOTB stand for? So question 8. In the music world, what did NKOTB stand for? Question 9. the illness pertussis is more commonly called what? So question 9, the illness pertussis is more commonly called what? So that is spelt Pertussis, pertussis. Finally, question 10. Which drug takes its name from the Greek god of dreams? So, which drug takes its name from the Greek god of dreams? Okay, so that is the end of the first round. So as usual, if you need any questions to be repeated, just drop me a comment or send me a message. I've got my phone here so I can see messages if needed. Of course. Question 4 again is spy writer David J. Cornwell writes under which pen name? He was an author who writes spy novels. To clarify that one. Okay, if no one has anything else, I will move on to round 2 now. So round 2 is all about children's literature. So question 1. In the Roald Dahl book, what is the name of Matilda's teacher? So in the Roald Dahl book, what is the name of Matilda's teacher? So that's her classroom teacher, not the head teacher. Question 2. Which of these is not a resident in the 100-acre woods? A. Owl, B. Badger, C. Rabbit, or D. Tigger? So which of these is not a resident in the 100-acre woods? A. Owl, B. Badger, C. Rabbit, or D. Tigger? Question 4. Who is Curious George's best friend? So question 3. Who is Curious George's best friend? Question 4. In The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe, what is the surname of the children who make their way to Narnia? So in The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe, what is the surname of the children who make their way to Narnia? Question 5. Which country is Paddington Bear from? So which country is Paddington Bear from? Question 6. What is the Gruffalo scared of? So question 6. What is the Gruffalo scared of? Question 7. Judith Kerr, the author of The Tiger Who Came to Tea, was responsible for which other long-running children's character? So Judith Kerr, the author of The Tiger Who Came to Tea, was responsible for which other long-running children's character? If you want a clue, it was also a cat of some kind. Question 8. In which series of books would you find Thingamy and Bob? So in which series of books would you find Thingamy and Bob? Question 9. Which Richard Adams book features the characters Fiver, Hazel, and Bigwig? So which Richard Adams book features the characters Fiver, Hazel, and Bigwig? And question 10. Name the series of often revolting and nasty tales from the past by Terry Deary. So name the series of often revolting and nasty tales from the past by Terry Deary. All right. So let me know if you need anything repeating. So question 9 was fiver, as in like the slang for a £5 note. Yeah, so let me know if you need any other questions repeating. All right, if no one said anything else, I will move on to round 3. So round 3 is fill in the missing word in these song lyrics. I'm not going to tell you what the song is unless everyone sort of clamours for it and says they want it. The original plan isn't to say what the song is, but if everyone says they would prefer that, then I can tell you that. But question 1 is, because this is Thriller Night, and no one's going to save you from the blank about to strike. So question 1, because this is Thriller Night, and no one's going to save you from the blank about to strike. So what is the blank? Question 2, oh baby, baby, I shouldn't have let you go, and now you're out of blank. Yeah. So question 2, oh baby, baby, I shouldn't have let you go, and now you're out of blank. Yeah. You can request it, Ryan, but it's not going to happen. Question 3, no, I don't want to meet you nowhere. No, I don't want none of your blank. So question 3, no, I don't want to meet you nowhere. No, I don't want none of your blank. Question 4, Daddy, Daddy, if you could only see just how good he's been treating me, you'd give it some blank right now. So question 4, Daddy, Daddy, if you could only see just how good he's been treating me, you'd give it some blank right now. Question 5, always I know you'll be at my show, watching, waiting, blank. So question 5, Always, I know you'll be at my show, watching, waiting, blank. Question 6. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to blank with you again. So question 6. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to blank with you again. Question 7. Oh my God, look at that face. You look like my next blank. So question 7. Oh my God, look at that face. You look like my next blank. Question 8. I want your ugly, I want your disease. I want your everything as long as it's blank. So I want your ugly, I want your disease. I want your everything as long as it's blank. Question 9. So I'll start a revolution from my bed because you said the blank I had went to my head. Question 9 again. So I'll start a revolution from my bed because you said the blank I had went to my head. And finally, question 10, because all of me loves all of you, all your curves and all your edges, all your perfect blank. So question 10, because all of me loves all of you, all your curves and all your edges, all your perfect blank. Cool. So that is the end of that round. and thus the end of the first half of the quiz. So if you'd like anything repeating from any of the first 3 rounds, then let me know. I've already seen a few from this round. So I've got 3, 4, 7, 9, and 10. So 3 is no, I don't want to meet you nowhere. No, I don't want none of your blank. 4 was daddy, daddy, if you could only see just how good he's been treating me, you'd give it some blank right now. 7 is, oh my God, look at that face. You look like my next blank. 9 was, so I'll start a revolution from my bed because you said the blank I had went to my head. And 10 was, because all of me loves all of you, all your curves and all your edges, all your perfect blank. Yeah, that was probably quite a tricky round because it went, there's a bit of Britpop in there, a bit of sort of 90s R&B, some classic cheesy pop, there's a bit of everything in there. So question 5 as well. So question 5 is, always I know you'll be at my show, watching, waiting, blank. Yeah, I think the common link is they're all songs that I really like from several different genres. Yes. I'll tell you, one of them, not the only reason, one of the reasons I didn't sing was because if I was singing, I wouldn't be able to stop myself from filling in the blank word. So, yeah, we kind of ruined the point of that. Doesn't mean I'm going to sing the answers before anyone asks that. All right, so I'm going to give you a little bit of time to finish up your answers. So I'll just give you a couple of minutes till the timer says I have been live for 45 minutes. So just another 2 minutes or so. 4 again, of course, was daddy, daddy, if you could only see just how good he's been treating me, you'd give it some blank right now. I've now got that song stuck in my head. All right, about half a minute now. All right, then I will make a start on the answers now. So let me get set up. So starting off with the general knowledge round. So question 1, the name that links the singers Grace, Norah and Tom is Jones. So you've got Grace Jones, Norah Jones and Tom Jones. Question 2, the author that created Poirot is Agatha Christie. When I was in the cinema, I saw there's a new film of Death on the Nile coming out, which I'm quite excited for. On a slightly related note, that was. Question 3, the endurance feat that David Walliams undertook in 2006 was that he swam the Channel. Question 4, the spy writer David J. Cornwell writes under the pen name John le Carré. Question 5, Switzerland's Mont Savin, however you pronounce it, not like that, is better known as the Matterhorn. Question 6, the best possible hand in a game of poker is a royal flush. Question 7, Eton College is in Berkshire. Question 8, NKOTB stood for New Kids on the Block. Question 9, pertussis is more commonly known as whooping cough. And question 10, the drug that takes its name from the Greek god of dreams is morphine, taking its name from the god Morpheus. So moving on to round 2 now. So the children's literature round. Question 1, Matilda's teacher was Miss Honey. Question 2, it's B, badger, that isn't resident in the 100 Acre Woods. Question 3, Curious George's best friend is the man in the yellow hat. Question 4, in The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe, the surname of the children is Pevensey. Question 5, Paddington Bear is from Peru. Question 6, the Gruffalo is scared of a mouse. Question 7, Judith Kerr, so she created the Tiger Who Came to Tea. She also created Mog, which I used to love when I was a child. I've not thought about it in years. But so Mog is the answer to that one. Question 8, Thingamy and Bob are from the Moomins. Question 9, you would find Fiver, Hazel and Bigwig in Watership Down. And question 10, the series of books by Terry Deary are Horrible Histories. So, hi Sarah. No. I like your thinking, but no. It's just asked for the country, so the country is Peru. And then finally moving on to the lyrics round. So question 1, of course, came from Thriller by Michael Jackson, if you couldn't guess from the fact that it said Thriller a couple of times in it. And the answer is no one's going to save you from the beast about to strike. So beast is your answer. Question 2, oh baby, baby, I shouldn't have let you go, and now you're out of blank, is from Baby One More Time by Britney Spears, and the missing word is sight. Question 3 is from No Scrubs by TLC. We're going for a little bit of a different vibe there. So it's no, I don't want to meet you nowhere. No, I don't want none of your time. So time is your answer. Question 4 is a Madonna song. It's from Papa Don't Preach. Says, Daddy, Daddy, if you could only see just how good he's been treating me, you'd give it some blessing right now. Question 5. Again, changing the genre a bit. This is from All the Small Things by Blink-182. So it's always, I know you'll be at my show, watching, waiting, commiserating. So commiserating is your answer. Probably quite a tricky one to guess, that one, if you didn't know it. Question 6 is from The Sound of Silence by Simon and Garfunkel, covered by Disturbed, covered by Pentatonix, covered by a lot of people. So the lyrics are, hello darkness, my old friend, I've come to talk with you again. So talk is your answer. Question 7, a bit of Taylor Swift now. So this is from Blank Space. Says, oh my God, look at that face. You look like my next mistake. So mistake is your answer. Question 8 is Lady Gaga. Is from, I've completely blanked on the song name, Poker Face, I think. I don't know why I can't remember that one. I love this song. Anyway, so I want your ugly, I want your disease, I want your everything as long as it's free. No, it's Bad Romance. I don't know where Poker Face came from. It's Bad Romance. And it's, yes, I want your everything as long as it's free. So free is your answer. I don't know why I blanked that one. But I haven't written the songs down anyway. So question 9, again, changing the theme slightly to Oasis. Says, so I'll start a revolution from my bed because you said the brains I had went to my head. So brains is your answer. And then finally, a nice sort of love song is All of You, All of Me by John Legend. So the lyrics are, because all of me loves all of you, all your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. So imperfections is your answer. I'm going to say, I know that one probably was quite a tricky round, that one. But I hope you all enjoyed it anyway. So with that, we are ready to make a start on round 4 now. So round 4 is all about phobias. So I'm going to give you the name of a phobia, such as arachnophobia, and you have to tell me what it's the fear of. So in that case, it would be spiders. See, that's not one of the questions, because I have just given you the answer. But you should hopefully be able to work most of these out, even if you haven't necessarily heard of them. So question 1, what is brontophobia, the fear of? So that's spelt BRONTOPHOBIA. So what is brontophobia, the fear of? Spelt BRONTOPHOBIA. Question 2, what is pyrophobia, the fear of? Spelt PYROPHOBIA. So what is pyrophobia, the fear of? Spelt PYROPHOBIA. Question 3. What is necrophobia a fear of? Spelt Necro phobia. I feel like I don't have to spell phobia every time. So question 3. What is necrophobia the fear of? Spelt Necro phobia. Question 4. What is ichthyophobia a fear of? Spelt Icthyo phobia. So what is ichthyophobia a fear of? So that is spelt Icthyo phobia. Ichthyophobia. Question 5. What is terdecophobia a fear of? So that is spelt Terdeka phobia. So what is terdecophobia a fear of? Spelt Terdeka phobia. Question 6. What is heliophobia a fear of? Spelt Helio phobia. So what is heliophobia a fear of? Spelt Helio phobia. Question 7. What is xenophobia a fear of? So spelt Xeno phobia. So question 7. What is xenophobia a fear of? Spelt Xeno phobia. Question 8. What is pogonophobia a fear of? Spelt Pogono phobia. So question 8. What is pogonophobia a fear of? Spelt Pogono phobia. Question 9. What is phasmophobia a fear of? Spelt Phasmo phobia. So what is a phasmophobia a fear of? Spelt Phasmo phobia. And finally, question 10. What is verminophobia a fear of? Spelt Vermino phobia. So what is a verminophobia a fear of? Vermino phobia. Okay, so that is the end of this round. If you've got any questions you'd like repeating, as usual, let me know. I've already seen some from Andrew, so I'm going to do 1, 4, 5, and 6 again. So 1 was brontophobia, spelt Bronto phobia. 4 was ichthyophobia, spelt ICTHYO phobia. 5 was terdecaphobia, spelt TERDEKA phobia. And 6 was heliophobia, spelt HELIO phobia. All right. Without further ado, we will then move on to the final round. So this one, as I mentioned at the beginning, but for anyone who might have joined late, is an answer chain round. So I'm sure you've all done these before, but if you haven't, the last letter, the way it works is the last letter or letters of the first answer are the same as the first letter or letters of the next answer, and so on. So they link up in a chain. Essentially, you could write them all in one unbroken string. So question 1, what type of creature is Alexander Orlov, who is the mascot for an insurance comparison firm? So question 1, what type of creature is Alexander Orlov, who is the mascot for an insurance comparison firm? Question 2, what was it the day of in John Wyndham's 1951 post-apocalyptic novel in which an aggressive species of plants begin to kill people? So question 2, what was it the day of in John Wyndham's 1951 post-apocalyptic novel in which an aggressive species of plants begin to kill people? Question 3. Which planet in our solar system is theoretically light enough that it could float in a body of water, if you could find one big enough? So question 3. Which planet in our solar system is light enough that theoretically it could float in a body of water if you could find one big enough? Question 4. Which adjective would be used to describe an animal that's active at night? So question 4, which adjective would be used to describe an animal that is active at night? No, Richard, I just can't talk. Just can't say the word adjective for some reason. Question 5. What is the name of the weapon wielded by Wonder Woman, which compels the person captured by it to not lie? So, what is the name of the weapon wielded by Wonder Woman, which compels the person captured by it to not lie? A lot of W words in that. Question 6. Which day of the week is named for the Norse god of thunder and lightning? So question 6. Which day of the week is named for the Norse god of thunder and lightning? Question 7. In the song, which colour was the Itsy Bitsy Polka Dot Bikini? Question 7. In the song, which colour was the Itsy Bitsy Polka Dot Bikini? Yeah, Rob, yes, it was the full name of the weapon. That was for question 5. Question 8. Venezuela is home to the world's highest uninterrupted what? Question 8. Venezuela is home to the world's highest uninterrupted what? Question 9. Which Scottish singer won the Brit Award for Song of the Year for 2020 for his song Someone You Loved? So question 9. Which Scottish singer won the Brit Award for Song of the Year in 2020 for his song Someone You Loved? Reggie, no you don't. Finally, question 10. Which Michael Jackson song's lyrics talk about a persistent groupie? It's the second hard rock song of his solo career after Beat It. So question 10 again. Which Michael Jackson song's lyrics talk about a persistent groupie? It's the second hard rock song of his solo career after Beat It. All right, so that is the end of that round, and thus the end of the questions for tonight. If you need anything repeating from round 4 or round 5, let me know. Otherwise, we'll have a short break. So we'll break until it says I've been live for 1 hour and 15 minutes. So you've got just about 2 minutes left. If you are ready before that, again, let me know. If everyone's ready before then, we can start before then. And don't forget, if you've not finished off the picture round by now, then you can also do that. Yeah, this is your opportunity to finish off the picture round as well. Realise words went. Okay, so that is the time that I said. Therefore, we will make a start on going through the answers now. So starting with the phobias. So question 1, brontophobia is the fear of thunder. Question 2, pyrophobia is the fear of fire. Question 3, necrophobia is the fear of either death or corpses. You can have either of them. Question 4, ichthyophobia is the fear of fish. 5, terdecaphobia is the fear of the number 13. Question 6, heliophobia is fear of the sun. No, not the newspaper, the sun in the sky. Question 7, Xenophobia is the fear of foreigners. Question 8, pogonophobia is the fear of beards. Question 9, phasmophobia is the fear of ghosts. And question 10, there are actually several words for this, but verminophobia is the fear of germs. There's quite a lot of words for the fear of germs, but verminophobia is one of them. And then looking at the answer chain now. So question 1, Alexander Orlov is a meerkat. He's the mascot for Compare the Market. Question 2, it was the day of the Triffids in that novel. Question 3, it's Saturn that is light enough that it could theoretically float in a body of water. So you would need a huge body of water, more than you could ever get, but in theory. Question 4, you would use nocturnal to describe an animal that's active at night. Question 5, the name of the weapon wielded by Wonder Woman, which compels the person captured by it to not lie, is the lasso of truth. It has a couple of names, but lasso of truth is the only one that fits, I believe, with the answers. It's the one it's most commonly known as well. Question 6, the day of the week named for the Norse god of thunder and lightning is Thursday. It's named for Thor. Question 7, in the song, it was an itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini. So yellow is your answer. Question 8, Venezuela is home to the world's highest uninterrupted waterfall called Angel Falls. Very pretty. Looking at pictures of it's gorgeous. Question 9, the Scottish singer that sung Someone You Loved is Lewis Capaldi. Is, I believe, the nephew of Peter Capaldi, the doctor. And finally, question 10, that Michael Jackson song is Dirty Diana. Now moving on to the picture round. Question 1 is, of course, a piece of the Mona Lisa by Leonardo da Vinci. Question 2 is a snippet of The Scream by Edvard Munch. Question 3 is a snippet from the Campbell's Soup Cans by Andy Warhol. Question 4 is part of The Girl with the Pearl Earring by Johannes Vermeer. Question 5 is part of The Creation of Adam by Michelangelo. Question 6 is part of a painting. Again, I've not written the names down. I can't remember what the painting's called, but it's by Picasso. Question 7 is part of The Persistence of Memory by Salvador Dali. Question 8 is part of Starry Night by Vincent van Gogh. Question 9 is part of, again, I can't remember the name of the painting, but it's by Frida Kahlo. And question 10 is part of American Gothic by Grant Wood. That one was probably the most difficult question, that last one. It's the one I can always remember the name of the painting, but never who painted it. So number 10 was Grant Wood. So with that, we have come to the end of our quiz. So I hope you've all enjoyed it this week. And there was a couple of bits that were quite tricky, but hopefully it was still fun. So I know I say this every week. If you have any suggestions of rounds you'd like to see, then please let me know. I got a couple of good suggestions from my hairdresser yesterday, so the phobias was one of them. But if you guys have any rounds you'd like to see, then message them to me on the Facebook page. That way I keep all of the suggestions in one place. But yes, I hope you all enjoyed it. And have a lovely week, and I will see you all next Monday. Guys. Bye, everyone.